EU member states plan to begin buying liquefied natural gas cargoes jointly as a bloc instead of individual countries. Following a formal deal signing later this week, the bloc will outline rules for the collective purchases, which aim to end reliance on Russian suppliers. Brussels will look to the US and Qatar as it reduces Moscow's share from the current 40% of its supplies. The bloc will also compel all member states to fill at least 90% of their storage facilities before next year. But EU members have yet to reach an agreement on fuel prices. Spain, Greece and Portugal and others want to cap price hikes. Germany, Denmark and the Netherlands oppose government intervention. The bloc is also discussing a ban on Russian oil imports following similar restrictions by the US and the UK. Naeem Aslam, chief market analyst at Ava-Trade in London, explains how difficult it would be for Europe to find adequate alternative energy sources.
Very limited choices in the short to medium term for Europe and for any country which is very much relying in terms of the energy demand on Russia or on OPEC plus. The reason is because there is no other solution. Yes, there have been tremendous progress made in terms of renewable energy, which is a step moving away from fossil fuel. But to have your demand fully met by the renewable energy supply, we are still far from reaching that target. I think the current crisis has made that extremely clear that we can't turn the switches off on fossil fuel just like that. We need to make sure that we have adequate infrastructure and we have adequate supply, because without that, it's just only going to continue to push prices higher. And especially the war between Ukraine and Russia, this has once again highlighted the key and the most important fact, which is being independent in terms of your own energy demand. So deflation is certainly, or stagflation is certainly a major concern among investors now, because as the Fed is really racing to put a chain on inflation, I think traders are very much worried if they are going to choke off the economic recovery that we have seen for the last number of years, because there's no real right balance. And hence, traders don't even know now that the next interest rate hike is going to be a 50 basis point or 25 basis point, or how many 50 basis point interest rate hike we are going to see to us until the end of this year, because Fed is desperate to control inflation.